Welcome to another episode of ODTV, Online Dialogue Television. And boy, have we got something to talk about today. Actually, we have quite a few things. Okay, there's Brexit, Cameron's resigned, the possible next Prime Minister of the country, Labour is in absolute turmoil, people still keep getting bombed, Shilcott has announced what we all already knew. Tony Blair is an idiot. A guilty criminal one at that. However, Shilcott did not go that far. Let me explain. Okay, let me take it one by one. Let me start with Brexit. I'll try and keep it brief. Okay, Britain has voted to leave the European Union. Personally, I don't think it's the end of the world. I think Britain is more than capable of establishing a cooperative, productive partnership and enter negotiations and come up that result in deals that benefits both sides, Britain and whoever Britain is benefiting with. I don't think it's the end of the world. I don't think there needs to be as much hysteria that seems to be being pushed by, generally speaking, what you might coin the mainstream media. But in my experience, me living here in Britain, I live in London, it's, there's definitely a mixture of emotions and a mixture of people's reactions to what's going on, but generally speaking, I think most people with common sense and logic determine that, okay, look, it's not the end of the world, it's a difficult situation, but things can move forward in a positive, productive manner. It all depends if people try and stop being scaremongers and actually try and put on a mature head and approach the situation likewise. As for the Conservative Party, bunch of backstabbing, public school toffs who just play games with people's lives, have no real idea, for the most part, 99% of them, for the most part, have no idea exactly how their decisions truly does impact someone's life on an actual daily basis, have no attachment to reality whatsoever, who have a thing called the Conservative Party. Yes, all of these people. My brother was surprised that Michael Gove changed his position from saying, oh no, I would never be Prime Minister, I couldn't be Prime Minister, I'm not the one to be Prime Minister, I don't think being Prime Minister is suited for me, to all of a sudden saying, I'm going to be Prime Minister. Why are people surprised? That's what they do. He is a politician, for the most part. Which is kind of why Labour is also having turmoil, because they have one of those once-in-a-lifetime individuals who actually has been fighting, or at the very least, history has shown that this individual, Jeremy Corbyn, was on the right side of history with most of his decisions. No one is perfect. I'm sure when someone nitpicks any individual, you're bound to find some flaws and things that you don't agree with. But for the most part, history has proven him, at least with some of the major ones, like, I don't know, sending your country out to war. Conservatives. Bunch of backstabbing, two-faced, no good, oil snake oil, all kinds of snakes, salesmen, trying to rip people off and keep themselves getting fatter and fatter. Or at the very least, their kids and their grandkids and their great-grandkids, who end up inheriting something that was 3, 4, 5 times the wealth of their previous generations, of their, just 3, 4, 5 generations before.